I might be in frame, I might not. We know the story. Hi everybody, Kitsune Horuri here, and welcome to Doll Yokai. This is April. I am very behind. It is already the 25th and I have not started this project. So I am going to hope, crossing fingers, that I can get it done on time. This time around I am doing an entirely plush doll again. But this time I'm using a pre-existing pattern, which I don't do very often. It used to be that I wasn't real good with it. I didn't know what I was looking at. It was difficult for me, so I just didn't. I would make my patterns or figure it out. I would do draping or whatever. I eventually figured myself out. Mostly. There are sometimes things that I just cannot do. But that's a part of the learning process, especially when you're teaching yourself how to sew. Well, on to today. I want to make a bunny. And I have all these patterns here. My mother gave me these. I got these little guys here. This has no bunnies, but these are really cute. Cat and a dog. Pretty cute. And those are made with fleece, which is what I'm going to work in. And then there's these little guys right here, the mug mates, which says they only take 2 ounces of polyfill. So they're probably not very big, maybe about like that, maybe. And I like the look of the bunny in this one, which I don't know how well you can see that there, but there he is up at the corner. So, I'm going to give this a try. The other option might be to do this cat, because I can change his ears to long easily enough. Pearl cotton, small button eyes. I'm not using poly pellets because they're very expensive and not necessarily needed for what I'm doing. This makes a 10-inch tall cat. I like that. I'm going to look these over. I'm going to make a decision. And then I'll show you what I am working on. And then we'll get started. One moment. So I have decided to go with this pattern, the Polar Pooch and Kitty, and alter it to not be quilt, and then make it the cat into a rabbit by using the dog's ears. Partially because this is intended for fleece, and I am going to be using fleece, this color right here, which is covered in strings from other fabrics. And it's a bigger pattern. And I kind of wanted a little bit bigger figure than the other one made. The other one, they were little bitty. These should be 10 inches or 12 inches. So, first things first is I need to cut my pieces, which has never been done on this one. So I'm debating, should I trace them out on something else? I think that may be exactly what I end up doing. Because, you know, it's just better to keep the whole thing together. Then I know I'm not losing any parts. So I'm going to get started on this. You know what? First thing I'm going to do is see if I still have my light box. And if it still functions. I'm going to trace these patterns out. I won't bore you with that. And then I'm going to come back and get started getting these cut out and sewn. Alright, so I've got bits and parts. I've got arms and legs to flip inside out, stuff and hand stitch, a tail to tuck in and hand stitch, a body and a head to hand stitch together. Because this is a lot of hand stitching, I am just going to go get that done, and I will be back once I get these all put together. If you were wondering about these, it's just a matter of a quick stitch. You can either stitch through, maybe put a button there, or you can go around the edge to put them on. I'm probably going to go around the edge, I think. Maybe. We'll see. You'll see when I get it done. But in any case, I'll go put this together now, and you'll see me when I return. Okay, so the bunny is built. You'll note this bunny looks a lot different than what they're showing on here as far as the build. Not just the changes I made, but those limbs are barely held on to those stuffed animals. And I went ahead and fully secured this one, full round. It makes for a pudgy bunny. It also has sculpted face, sculpted toes, and of course, using the dog ears on the cat face, and then making a tail. Out of the cat ears, of course. So now, it's time for clothes and decoration. So let's go ahead and get that done. There's a magic trick for you. Set your phone behind your camera in order to be able to see whether or not you're lined up with your camera. Yeah, that's what I just did. Anyway, guys, I finished the project. Albeit, tomorrow I have to have it posted and I need to get the editing done. But, got it done. And here it is. This is the April bunny. I realize I might be a little washed out here. Maybe a little bit less light. I don't know. Hopefully that helped some. All fabric. Altered pattern. She went relatively quick. Thankfully. And I did keep her costuming somewhat simple. I just wanted to do the ruffle, some form of flower to match her ears. And the beads just called to me, and that's kind of harkening back to a Japanese plush bunny that I have that came with beads around its neck. And I just really thought that was cute. It's a very similar color too, so it kind of drew me back to it. But there she is, little fluffy tail, pudgy little bunny. A couple more things I would like to work on again. I've done soft sculptured dolls before, and getting back in, not mushroom notwithstanding, getting back into them a little bit. I think I can pick my skills back up again and do a little bit better. But all in all, she came out really well. And here's where you tell whether or not my mother is watching. This is going to her for Mother's Day. Now, if she tells me she already knew it, I know she's watching. Otherwise, I can't blame her for not, if she isn't watching, because that's a lot of extra time to put in to catch up with the videos I put out. As some of you know. But anyway, guys, what all do you think? And do you like the plush dolls that I'm doing? As well as the others? Are there other kinds of dolls you would like to see me do? I have considered doing some of them that have the polymer sculpt. I do that as well. And it's been a little while since I've done one. So maybe, if I get ahead enough. In any case, I am right on the end of this month. I need to get started on next month. And I'm going to go get this edited. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Visit me at all them places that are listed down in the description. The Patreon, the Etsy, all of that good stuff. And thank you so very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.